crisis is too strong a word for how I've been feeling about these daily shorts and the vlog, but I feel like I'm struggling with it. I feel like I've been struggling with it kind of ever since I started doing it, as much as I enjoy doing it and feel like it's very helpful to be doing it. So I think what I want to try this week is just talking more about whatever. This is what I mean when I say, is this even all that interesting? Would I watch this? I don't know. So what we're filming is the intro skit to this week's work video. And this is a skit where one character is actually in the shot and the other's on a computer because they're on Zoom. What I want to try this time is filming that character in photo booth and then just playing these video clips when the other character's in the scene, in the actual set. So let's see how this goes. And so what that means is we're going to need to put a halt on all privacy sandbox testing for the foreseeable future. So here's the setup for the other character's scene. This is what shot number one's going to look like. So main thing is to have it focused on this character, but to introduce the scene that there's another character here. And so what that means is we're going to need to put a halt on all privacy sandbox testing for the foreseeable future. What? I haven't filmed one of these talking head things in 2 months. These are like the simplest videos to film because it's just me sitting here talking. But the challenge for me is then it's kind of all on me to be entertaining because there's not a ton to look at. That's why talk show hosts like Steve Harvey have to be so gregarious. I'm not Steve Harvey. You ever see those old SportsCenter commercials where the reporter's on camera all suit and tied up, but then they cut to them off screen and they're in like pajamas? Alright, let's get started. As for how the private aggregation API works, it's hot with the lights. Whenever the industry enters that post-cookie landscape, private aggregation API still stands to provide a pretty crucial view. And we're done. If I'm being honest, and I would like to be honest about these things, I'm not super wild about the delivery there. Like, it just felt a little stiffer than I would like. But I think it'll get better as I get more into practice on this. It felt good. Well, if it felt good. Tuesday, we edited the base cut for this week's work video. Yesterday, we mocked up the animations. Today, we need to make animations. Because I haven't made one of these animations in a couple of months. A lot of this initial phase is getting the cobwebs off. It's all these things where it's like, this is why it's good to keep up practice. It's fun. All right, first animation is done. The last thing I did was this little, added like a turbulent displace. Ben Marriott on YouTube had a really great tutorial about how to make animations look a bit more hand-drawn. And what this turbulent displace does is it creates like that boil effect that happens when you actually do hand draw an animation, and if you don't draw it in the exact same spot, the lines move just a little bit. So I added that, especially since the whole aesthetic here is more of a hand-drawn feel, more of a sketch anyway. So now just any more to go. So one thing I want to be working on right now is building out kind of my tool set when it comes to making videos. Tools like, in this case, plugins for After Effects to make the animation, motion graphics flow quicker, easier, to automate a lot of the more tedious parts. Today I'm just taking some time out to learn about these tools, how they work, so that when it comes time to create these animations, motion graphics, especially for work videos, I'm not having to learn to figure out how to use these tools then. But I can know, okay, this is where this tool will come in. That makes sense. I'm rambling.